This lesson is going to talk about sharp scales. Right now we're learning all of our key signatures. There's another video, there's an introduction video on key signatures. There's one about flats. This one we're just going to talk about our sharp keys. Now if you go to maxtutorials.com, you will find a sheet that looks like this that you're going to be able to use to help you through this. I recommend that you download that. Now if you go down here, what you're going to see is that you can just memorize them all. You don't even have to look at this video. Just memorize these key signatures. Get to the point where you don't have to think about it. You just go B, 5 sharps, D, 2 sharps, F sharp, 6 sharps. That's where you need to be with this. But in any case, we're going to show you how to do this anyway. Now, there's a rule, and if you take a look at the rule, it says the leading tone is the last sharp. That's the rule, okay? So now, the first thing you have to know is, what is a leading tone? Well, a leading tone is a note that has a lot of motion and wants to lead somewhere. If I were to play a scale, I'm going to go off camera here so you can hear it. Does that sound finished? No, it wants to resolve somewhere. It's leading to somewhere, and now it sounds finished. So that next to last note, that note right before we got to the end of that scale, that's what we call the leading tone. So when we look at a key, we find the leading tone. How do we find it? We just go back a letter. So for example, let's go to the key of G. Okay, so I'm gonna write, we'll go treble clef, and I'll write a G right here, okay? Well, what's the leading tone to G? Well, we just go back one here to F sharp. F sharp is the leading tone, that's the last sharp. Now, as we talked in some others, B, E, A, D, G, C, F. This is the order of flats, and this is the order of sharps. So in the key of G, F sharp is the leading tone, it's the last sharp. Well, in here, the first sharp is the last sharp, the key of G has one sharp. Okay, well let's do this. Let's do the key of B. We'll go ahead and write this one in bass clef. So hey, it looks the same. We have a B. Well, what's the leading tone to B? Just go back a letter. It's A sharp. So A sharp is the leading tone, and that leading tone will be the last sharp. So let's count them. F, C, G, D, A. The key of B has 5 sharps. We just start here and we go until we get to the name of the leading tone. So that's the rule. Now, a lot of my students like this. I'll give credit to a student who showed this to me. I haven't seen this before, but it works and people remember it. So now watch this. Again, just memorize these, but if you forget, how many pen strokes does it take to make the letter A? 1, 2, 3. How many sharps are in the key of A? 3. How about D? 1, 2. How many sharps in the key of D? 2 sharps, F and C. How about E? It's really not this simple, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 sharps in the key of E. There's no way this works for all of them, but let's keep going. Let's go with B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, it works, okay? We've got our B right there. G, I cheat a little bit. We're gonna do G in 1 stroke. There you go, so 1 sharp for a G. Now what about F sharp and C sharp? Well, C sharp works pretty easy. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Key of C sharp has 7 sharps. F, I've got to cheat a little bit. I'll admit that. 1, that's the cheat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if you remember the rest, you're going to remember the cheat anyway. Leading tone is the last sharp. If that helps you, great. If this little weird pen stroke thing helps you, great. But ultimately, you just have to memorize them, okay? The key of G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, and C sharp. Those are your sharp scales.